Hey everybody, Pastor Josh here with your next devotion. Thank you so much for allowing me to be able to walk alongside with you guys during this time of prayer and fasting. Hopefully you're doing okay and things are going. If the enemy's tried attacking you, then just go ahead and tell him he don't have a place here in 2026. Fear is a strange companion. It doesn't show up announced, it just walks with you quietly. And the thing about fear is it learns your pace, it studies your past, and it remembers the moments that you would rather forget. Fear doesn't ask for permission. It just starts offering advice to you and, like, be careful this time, or don't expect too much, protect yourself, things like that. And before you know it, fear isn't just present in your life, it is persuasive in your life. Somewhere along the way, fear stopped being a warning in your life and started becoming a guide. So I would like to share our scripture today, which is 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That verse doesn't say that fear won't show up. It just says that fear didn't come from God. And anything not from God does not get to lead you this year in 2026. So here's the thing. Fear knows your past. It knows the prayers that you prayed that didn't turn out the way that you hoped that they would. Fear knows the step that you took that didn't work last year. It knows the door that closed. It knows the relationship that broke down. It knows the season that drained you. And fear remembers the nights that you laid awake wondering if you missed God, or maybe if God has missed you, or something like that. Fear knows where you failed. It knows where you hesitated. It knows where you told yourself, hey, I'll never do that again. Fear knows all of those things. And what I'm getting at is fear knows your history. But fear does not know your calling. Fear knows what hurts you, but it doesn't know what God has healed in you. Fear knows that your mistakes, but it doesn't know that God is redeeming you. Fear knows what you lost, but it doesn't know what God is restoring. Fear knows the version of you that broke, but it doesn't know the version of you that God is building this year. Because God doesn't speak from your past, God speaks from your purpose. God says, I'm with you. I will never leave you. My grace is sufficient. My power is made perfect in weakness. I'm doing a new thing. Fear speaks from memory, but God speaks from promise. Look, faith interrupts fear. Fear wants to manage your life. God invites you to trust Him. Fear says, stay safe. God says, walk by faith, not by sight. Fear says, what if it happens again? God says, what if I meet you there? Faith doesn't pretend that fear doesn't exist. Faith decides who gets the final word. And here's the thing. So this year, fear may still knock on your door. It'll happen, but it doesn't get a key this year. Right? So fear may still whisper, but it no longer gets to decide the things that are going to happen in your life, because fear has information, but faith has authority, and authority will always trump fear, and authority always wins. So this is the year that faith rises louder than anxiety. This is the year that obedience will outweigh hesitation, and this is the year that you step forward in what God has called you to do. Not because you have no fear, but because you trust God more than the fear in your life. Fear remembers where you've been, like I said earlier, but faith carries you where God is leading. And this year, let it be the year that faith prevails. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to see what God does this year. God bless you. Love you. We'll see you next time.